Good afternoon, First Baptist family. Even though our campus continues to be closed, it's an exciting time in the life of our church. Earlier today, our church partnered with 3 other downtown congregations and we purchased 10,000 pounds of food. This food will be distributed to families in need in our local community through IHS. Additionally, I looked just a few minutes ago and I saw that almost 3,000 people viewed Sunday services. Many of you have sent me text messages and emails and told me that you have friends who don't attend church and who would be hesitant to walk through the doors of a church, and they tuned in and they were encouraged by Sunday's message. What that tells me is that in times of uncertainty, people are looking for someone and something that is certain. And we know the name of that person who is always certain, Jesus Christ. Hebrews chapter 13 verse 8 says that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Since we know that people are especially curious, that people are seeking at this moment in history, our staff has spent the first part of this week to improve our live streaming. We know that many of you experienced lags as you are watching on Sunday, and we believe we've got a solution that will fix that very issue. Additionally, we want to increase our reach with Sunday services, so beginning this Sunday, we will broadcast our live stream over 3 platforms. First, you can still view it on Facebook Live, but you'll also be able to go to our church website and view the live stream or go to YouTube. Now, that service will still be broadcast on Kicks 103.3 if you prefer the radio. But here's the thing. We want as many platforms broadcasting Sunday service because we know that people are ready to hear the good news of Jesus Christ. And it's especially important during this time in the life of our church that we remain connected with one another. So be looking for a phone call and email from your life group leader later on this week. Some of our groups have chosen to meet via Zoom at a time throughout the week, and other groups have chosen to tune in to the men's chapel class. That radio broadcast begins at 9 a.m. on Kicks 103.3. Our staff is working to provide content for our students and children, content that's biblical and age appropriate. And we hope to have more announcements on that content later on during this week. Eric and Bethany and Tyler, they're also working with our student leadership team to pick a time that's best for our students to meet in a virtual online environment, to encourage one another and to pray with one another during this very difficult time. Church family, this is a difficult time in the life of our nation, state, and community. There is no other way to put it. It's a hard time. But during the trial, I believe that God can accomplish a purpose in our life. Listen carefully. I want to read for you from James chapter 1. James 1 verses 2 through 4 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything." It is my hope and prayer that God can use this trial to increase our faith and our dependence on Him. What if coming out of COVID-19, each of us was more like Jesus Christ? You see, church family, let's not let this trial, this test be in vain. Let us be people who faithfully meet with God in His Word. Let us be people who seek after God in times of prayer. Let us be people who continue to faithfully worship with one another even as we are scattered around this community. I hope you have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you once again face to face. Don't forget to join us tomorrow at noon on Facebook Live for a time of prayer and devotion.